Let's get to the historic inflation that we all love to talk about. Today, President Biden will speak about his latest plan to tackle rising costs for American families. Allison Harris, live at the White House with a preview of what we could hear from the president today. Allison.
Adrian, this is a major issue for Americans across the country. It will be a major issue for voters in the upcoming midterm elections. President Biden is today going to outline the steps that he's taking to lower costs for American families, as some congressional Republicans on Capitol Hill support a plan that would ensure income taxes for all Americans. President Biden set to speak this morning on skyrocketing prices in America. Inflation at its highest level in 4 decades, with costs up 8.5% year to year. President Biden announcing a cost-saving initiative for families living in poverty in the Rose Garden Monday, capping internet at $30 a month.
This program is a big deal. It's the only one piece of work that we're doing to try to bring down the cost of high-speed internet to every single American.
The White House saying he's just getting started, expected to promote his plan to keep lowering costs on gas, food, prescription drugs, housing, childcare, and other goods.
What you will also hear him talk about tomorrow is the contrast, and the contrast that his plan and the plans he's been implementing for months now draws with those on the other side of the aisle who have not put forward any plan to lower costs for the American people.
Republican Senator Rick Scott does have a plan calling for income taxes on more than half of Americans who pay none now, and to sunset programs like Social Security and Medicare.
The Biden administration, they have no plan. They have no plan to deal with inflation.
But Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell has publicly denied that plan.
And let me tell you what would not be a part of our agenda. We will not have as part of our agenda a bill that raises taxes on half of the American people and sunsets Social Security and Medicare within 5 years. That will not be part of a Republican Senate majority agenda.
So you're seeing disagreement there from Senate Republicans. They're not necessarily united on whether they do, in fact, have a plan to support the fight against inflation. Parts of President Biden's plan require congressional action. That's important to remember. Remember, he's proposing passing a billionaire's minimum income tax. That aims to reduce the deficit by about $360 billion. But time is running short before the midterm elections for action on President Biden's legislative agenda. Adrian?
All right. Thank you so much, Allison. It's primary day in both Nebraska and West Virginia, and the top race of the day is a heavily contested Republican. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.